what we learned last week from Jack Smith, that he was reviewing the text messages from 44 members of Congress, including yourself. Now, he is accused of lying under oath. The House Judiciary Committee obviously doing its part to investigate. What's the latest with all of this? Because we're learning more and more very shocking stuff every week.
We've deposed, including Jack Smith. We deposed Jack Smith in a private deposition. We had him in a public hearing. We deposed 5 of his key deputies. We've actually referred one of them for prosecution, Mr. Wyndham, who was the guy I believe received the text messages from the National Archives. And what they didn't do, what you're supposed to do under the law, is filter out anything that's speech or debate related from members of Congress. They didn't do that. So, and again, remember, this is the Jack Smith who first got our toll records, which is, I tell people, 16 days after Kevin McCarthy became Speaker of the House 3 years ago. 16 days after that, Jack Smith goes and gets his toll records. He knows who the Speaker of the House called, who called him, when the call took place, and how long it lasted. This is the guy second in line to the president. This is the top Republican in government, and Jack Smith goes and gets that information. You know, when Speaker McCarthy was talking to what member, what time he was talking. That's patterning someone's. That is wrong. He did that, and he told us under oath that's all he did. And now it looks like he may have misled us because he said under oath that, oh, I didn't get any contents of any communications. Well, it turns out they did. They got 44 members and some Democrats in there. I think there were 3 Democrats, but senators, members of Congress, text messages from 44 of them. Which certainly violates the speech or debate clause in the United States Constitution and separation of powers. And so, yeah, we're looking at, do we now need to do a criminal referral for Jack Smith to Todd Blanche and the Justice Department? And our staff is looking at that as we speak.
Unbelievable. The Founding Fathers put the speech and debate clause in there to protect members from any executive from overseeing its authority over them.
You can't have the executive branch chilling the ability of the legislative branch to have the discussions and deliberations they need to form the law and pass the kind of laws that we need passed. That's just clear, but these guys were so out to get their political opponents that they just said, well, forget the filter team. We'll just go right to these text messages.
To save democracy.
Wow.
Yeah, exactly.
Sure. Okay. Mr. Chairman, great to see you.
Thank you,
guys. Thanks for having us.
Thanks.
Information. Truth. Is freedom. Is Newsmax. It's real news for real people.